Hey guys, what's up? It's Joy and we're back to my channel and we have a guest today. Who are you, lovely guest person?
Lindsey, or if you have me on Instagram, Twiggy Smalls. Today we're going to try something pretty exciting.
We're going to be reviewing some cannabis items and this is going to be the Mad Taosian. Is that how you say it?
Taosian?
By Mad Hatter Coffee Tea.
By the way, even though this is coffee, the blend that we got is decaf. So this is supposed to be like indica.
So we will see how this feels and tastes for everyone who wants to try anything like it. We tried this before, a different form of it. It did say before to sip the product, not to chug it or anything. Just so the effects, I guess, weren't just rushing it all one time, I'm assuming.
It's got a pretty earthy,
yes,
strong earthy flavor to it.
And we're showing everyone the effects of these so that way if you ever want to try in the future, or if you don't try cannabis before, you can see the effects that we're describing to you, also physically seeing it, since we're going to fast forward through some short spouts in here. And also for anyone who's kind of like a reefer madness style, you can see how we're probably not going to jump off a building. We've only been about 2 minutes in now, so we shall see. I think this coffee's already taken an effect, so I'm just staring off.
Yeah, I know, I'm catching myself like staring at random things in here, like...
You know, this have a very like...
It's very strong.
Kind
it's
of
a
taste.
Roasted like...
Okay, this is already working. We are in about 4 minutes? 4 minutes in, so that is some fast-acting edible.
This is working, yeah. We did make it with milk. When you eat edibles and stuff, like cannabis has to stick to fat cells. That's what it binds itself to. So whatever you're making an edible into has to contain some sort of like source of fat, like milk or butter or, you know, something like that, so that it can actually, like, you know, be delivered properly.
Back to me, Mary Jane. Me,
Mary Jane.
I'm not drunk. You're drunk. I actually had classmates who thought it was fun to throw me back and forth to each other because I was so little, and I was like maybe 98 pounds. I want to gain to get 30 more pounds since then, but like I was like 98 and they would just toss me back and forth for fun. It's traumatizing for a 14-year-old, okay? It's not.
Yeah. If someone's little, don't throw them. I feel like that's like...
I mean, looking back in hindsight, it is kind of funny, but...
Think about how like dogs feel,
right?
Like a Pomeranian,
like,
you pick up a dog and you're like, ha, like...
Yeah. It's always abrupt though, like mid-conversation you're just like... You know?
But it's because you're having lingering thoughts and they're going elsewhere in your mind, and that's where you are.
The medical use of the plant is always great as well. It's always it should be the primary, I think, agenda for most of the country first, because it does have so much medicinal property to it, which I know that you use as well.
Oh, of course. But I have to say, you know, I'd be lying if I wasn't saying I use it mostly recreationally.
Yeah, I mean, of course, we're not in here like, oh my god, this coffee is helping with my dialysis. I mean, like,
my
that's
diabetes.
Not... Diabetes. I did that too.
That's fucking roasty.
It is so roasty. I mean, like,
I think I did.
Damn, that is flavorful. So I think if you really are into your coffees, like you like your coffees,
you a robust flavor person? Because
this
is for you.
This
is for you.
But yeah, like it's just a nice. It's more calming feeling. So I think if you want to wind down, maybe it's like a nice nightcap or anything like that, it would be good for that. Because it's having the mind really moving, really talkative, very happy.
Yeah, this specific one, maybe drink like. If you go to bed at, let's just say, like at 9, you want to drink this maybe like at 7:30, 8.
Yeah. Maybe like after dinner with some flan. So honestly, I would say if you want to have something for throughout the night for Christmas, honestly, too, this would be a nice seasonal drink to share with the fam on Christmas afternoon, you know? Because it is very relaxing. I don't think if you shared it amongst a bunch of people, it would be too much. But good flavor. Fucking really roasty. If Freddie ran up on us, we'd probably just stare at him for a second. Like,
if someone ran up on us right now, like cops, it's just like,
what?
My drink?
Do you want some? Now we're almost at the 15-minute mark, so that would be the official "you should be high at this time" kind of mark. If you could compare my eyes to before in the video and then now, you can see the typical high symptoms: bloodshot, glossy, and full of love and life. Lindsey over here is just glossy as always. Just look at that.
Like, you can hardly even see mine, and like I have big old peepers.
Yeah. So that is...
It's working.
Yeah, that's working. So if you ever
And
want to
look,
try
you
this...
see, we have not even really killed too much of it. Our glasses were really only, like, up to here, maybe.
I don't believe we're both lightweights either. Like, I'm not, like, a huge edible person, but I can say I can handle about a good 40 to 60 milligrams.
You know what we gotta
each
remember,
dosing.
though? This package, we shared one container. So it's supposed to make one serving, which is 10 ounces or, like, a cup.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Well, it's 2 ounces or a cup. That's all it was. And we split it into two. It was 215 milligrams. So that's about 107.5 milligrams per cup. So that's a decent amount, you know.
Because usually edible-wise, you want to dose yourself between 3 and 5 milligrams your first couple times trying. And then as you go, kind of build upon that as you feel like you upped your status. So apparently we're veterans. But yeah, I can say that I am fairly high right now. So we are going to do this thing called Me and Mary Jane, where me and all my guests discuss how they were introduced to cannabis and how they've gotten into the industry, if they are in the industry right now. So let's go back onto that. And with Lindsey, that didn't make any sense, but that also shows that I'm high right now. So let's learn about Miss Mary Jane with Miss Lindsey.
The first time that I smoked, it was definitely more of a questionable time. I'm pretty sure I was a freshman in high school. I had a friend of a friend, you know, that lived near my bus stop, so I just walked with them after school over to their backyard, and they had this little, you know, water bottle pipe. I don't recommend ever making one or smoking out of one because it was the most painful experience I have ever experienced. Honestly, it probably almost warded me off from smoking because I got kind of pissed. I like took a hit or two. I like coughed my brains out.
In high school though. Like you didn't have any other options sometime, and you're just like, shit, man, we don't have anything to smoke out of me, and my friends got the stuff. Like,
I get it. I just don't recommend it because I was scarred. They used some tin foil as like the bowl, man, and like they poked holes. Like, okay, I'm talking like, okay, this is actually a pretty good example. Obviously it was an empty water bottle. They burnt like a hole right here and a hole right here. This one was for the carb.
I love that we're showing these.
Right here, they would take out this and like, you know, cut out a hole or whatever. Sometimes they just leave it off, but they basically would make like a bowl out of tin foil and using a toothpick or someone's fucking earring usually, they would fucking poke holes and make like a thing that you could smoke weed out of. And basically you would light this end and have like your mouth on it like this, and it was just the dumbest thing ever because it fries your throat. It fries your throat. I never recommend doing it. Anyway, I got mad, started walking home, and I was like, man, you guys, you know, F this, you know, like I don't feel anything, you guys are weird, like, so I started walking back to my house, and then all of a sudden it starts to hit me, and it's just like, you know, it was definitely more of a hybrid because I was just, like, walking around. Like, it took so long to walk to my house, and I was only down the street. Literally one way.
You get lost.
Ate a whole bag of chips. I had fucking sores on the side of my mouth from all the, the salt because I ate, like, a whole bag of just, like, plain tortilla chips. I don't even know if I had salsa.
It didn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It was great. Great experience overall. I definitely think I was a little bit younger, you know, so it was definitely more of like a rebellious thing. So if I ever have kids, I hope they don't do that, but I hope I can educate them the right way about it.
I think we're done. You see, we both still have some left, but I am pretty
I'm pretty
right
much
now.
at the end, and there's really not too much. I think you can see that. So not that much left, but you know, it's like it's.
I mean, if I do want to continue this on, I got shit to do today. It can't be baked all fucking day. But very, very good though. It's very nice. Very, very roasty. Thank you again.
Thank you again, Mad Hatter. We will definitely continue to try your products. I am actually on the lookout right now